So the Online Safety Act has backfired on Keir Starmer in a big way. And in the process, it's proved that all of the ways that they've tried to introduce these online verification checks just simply do not work. So what's happened? Well, someone's created a website, and there's actually quite a few of these websites, but someone's created a website where it uses AI to generate a photo ID of various MPs. Now, I do need to say, I'm not going to link it down below. I can't share it because technically sharing it is illegal, as is pretty much everything else in the UK. But let me just walk you through the process of what happens. You go to a website that requires age verification. It redirects you to a site, for example, like Yoti or Verif, and on those websites, you have to submit a photo ID. People are then deciding to go across to this unnamed website. They're typing in a postcode, finding their local MP, and it's AI generating photo ID, which people are then submitting to use to these websites. Oh no, this is awful. The funny thing about all of this is in about 6 months to a year, the government are going to be doing a check where they basically go through all of this data, and they're going to work with companies like Yoti, Verif, and all these online verification platforms to figure out the effectiveness of VPNs. And the truth is it's actually going to massively skew the data, because when they go through who's been using what websites, which by the way, just want to point out, the fact that they're collecting all of that data, yet they're saying it's not being used as surveillance is a complete contradiction. But they're going to go through all of this data and conduct a study, and they're going to see that Keir Starmer has a chronic gooning problem. This is something that's worth talking about though. The UK government are never going to get around this. They're never going to stop people doing stuff like this, because firstly, they're messing with people that have grown up with the internet. They've annoyed half of the country, like in a serious way, by introducing the Online Safety Act, and people are going to find whatever ways they want to get around it. Whether it's a VPN, 4 months free, 86% off, use private internet access as linked down below. Whether it's a VPN or whether it's another form of getting around these verification checks, such as what this guy's done, create a website that allows people to spoof IDs, there's always going to be a way around it. Now, I have seen this used as a common argument against my argument. My argument is that the government shouldn't be doing this sort of surveillance anyway, and it's totally against what we stand for as British people, but to be honest, what most Western countries stand for. It's against all of those ideologies. But a lot of people are saying that, well, if you can get around it with things like VPNs, why do you care so much? And it's the principle. It's the fact that if, for example, a new government gets in power that's somehow less than the one we've got, not likely, still possible, if that ever does happen, we are absolutely screwed. Then a new tyrannical government that comes into power in the UK has the ability to track, monitor, and do pretty much whatever they want with our private and personal information. And this is why everyone has a problem with it. By the way, you may notice, this is a total side note, you may notice that I've been very selective in the words that I've used in this video. My last few videos are all getting demonetized. I'm not going to say that YouTube's watching my videos and demonetizing them. I think some of the topics I'm talking about and some of the keywords I'm using are starting to make my videos ineligible for monetization. So I have opened up memberships on the channel. I don't expect anyone to join a membership tier at all. I honestly don't expect it. Just you watching my videos, commenting, engaging in the conversation, liking, subscribing, whatever, like that's all important to me, because no matter what they do, they won't completely strike off my revenue from the channel. They're just demonetizing a few videos and limiting ads. And to be honest, the cause matters a little bit more than my revenue, but it would also be nice to get paid for me. So since recording this video, a few of my videos that were demonetized have now been remonetized. I appealed all of the demonetization that YouTube flagged for all of those videos. After they all went through a manual review, they all passed, because obviously YouTube had no reason to demonetize them. They're all very safe for the platform. It's live for about 30 minutes. It gets demonetized, and then when it gets to like 50,000-60,000 views, which is usually where the views stop, they get to that level and they stop, then all of a sudden they turn on monetization again. It is really weird, and if any of the creators watch this and you have some clarification, please let me know down in the comments. So just so people know, I'm going to be selective in my choice of words, but I'm not going to change the nature of my content or what I'm talking about. I'm going to tackle the topics I care about because I care about them. And the second I stop talking about those topics, the government have won. And I'm not okay with that. So for me, I'm just going to find ways now to discuss these topics and not get myself in trouble on the platform, but still allow me to convey these ideas and have open and honest discussions with you guys. But I do need to say, categorically, legal disclaimer, you should not be using AI to create government IDs of MPs and then going over to websites and using it, because that is bad. Oh dear, oh dear. Thanks for watching. Make sure you check out private internet access at the link below. Love you, and I'll see you in the next one.